So how we been, fellas?
Shit. I've been alive.
I feel you.
Goddamn sweating.
What is that? What, you on a little futon? What is that, boy?
Me?
Yeah.
This is my podcast room.
This is your podcast room.
Yeah, it's my podcast room. I have a studio room, a podcast room, and a living room now.
Oh, shit, you upgrading rooms and
Upgrading.
shit.
Look, my mic is like right here.
What? Look, you got an arm and everything.
An arm and everything.
Shit, look, you even got a guitar in the background and everything. You plucking some strings, homeboy?
This was an extra bedroom, but you know, we turned it into a podcast.
No, that's dope.
I mean, that's how it is when you ain't got no kids. You can just like have extra rooms for shit.
Basically, but you know, we'll see how long that's gonna last.
Yeah, we gotta constantly testing your pull-out game.
Hey, that thing is nice. I am 0 for 1,000 million right now.
like how many years a streak? Like,
I'm on a 10-year streak right now.
Word.
Undertaker's undefeated streak.
11 and 0.
Brock Lesnar.
Until Brock Lesnar is going to come out of nowhere and catch him at 12.
Yeah, hit you with the F5.
You got to do it 3 times. Sorry. You got to hit me, what, 3 or 4 times? Because I'm going to kick out. I'm going to kick out for sure.
Word. But we ain't did this in so long or whatever, all 3 of us together. I know John been here a couple times, but usually this where the music go.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, is that a callback?
Yeah. I got timestamp that too, so I know to put the music in.
Oh no, you'll hear it. You'll be like, yup. That's crazy.
But shit, I mean, damn. This is I wanted to get y'all together because we ain't did this, all 3 of us, in a long ass time.
I know.
But damn, I need to check in with brother man down below and everything. I mean, I know what this guy doing here and there or whatever, but what the fuck you been at?
No, I'm just kidding. Man, busy, lot. It's been a lot, man. I don't even know where to start. Just life is just crazy. Life is crazy. Life is great. Life sucks. It's a roller coaster. You said what?
What you gonna do? That's how it is.
Yeah. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Like, there's just so much. Like, I don't even know. Like, this is a wrestling podcast, or you just want?
We everywhere, man.
We everywhere because I can just tell you guys just life is crazy. I haven't talked to John like talk in a minute since I moved from basically the south side of LA. Like I moved to more of like back to my old neighborhood, and then from there I moved over to this other part. It's still close to my parents' home, but yeah, I'm like me and my brother are in the house now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're in the house to ourselves now. This is blessed, man. It's crazy. It's just crazy. Life is just crazy, but also sucks because with responsibilities, you just get depressed. Like there's a point where it's like, okay, yeah, I got the house, but am I gonna eat or am I gonna pay bills? Like, what's the deal? But it's just crazy. I'm in a better place though, like figuring it out. But yeah, it's
especially in California though. That's
but it's crazy. So anyway, yeah, let's get into it. Well, what do you guys want to know? What we doing? What we talking about? Let's go. Last time we talked about porn.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Accurate. That's very accurate.
You guys want to pick back up from there? I'm just kidding.
Well, now, one of the things that was sticking out in my mind when I was, just kind of messing around the house the other day or whatever, I knew y'all was coming on, but what I wanted to ask was like, I know Todd specifically, whatever. He was always going to, you know, into basketball and shit or whatever. And so, you know, not too long ago, we had the passing of Kobe Bryant and shit or whatnot. And I just kind of wanted to get y'all's perspective on it, since y'all out that way or whatever. I mean, how did that impact you? How it impact the city and everything? I mean, what's the vibe after those things? And plus, on top of that, I think not too long before that,
Nipsey?
fucking Nipsey. Yeah.
Nipsey, yeah.
So
was it a month? John? A month?
Because he died in March or April, right? No, wait.
No.
Because Kobe died on my birthday, right?
Yeah, Kobe died in January. Oh, yeah, because remember, I called you that day, and I was like, congratulations, your birthday's now overshadowed for life.
No, damn.
No, he passed away in December.
No, it was like April or something. I can't.
It was like April?
Yeah, I feel like it was April or March or April.
It just felt like, Nipsey was like, what? Like, that was crazy. You said what?
Nipsey was in.
Nipsey died first for sure. Nipsey died first.
March 31st.
So he died the year before, and then.
Yeah.
Because 2019, and then Kobe died 2020.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it. It felt like Nipsey died a month earlier, because that was that was crazy. I live basically maybe a mile away from where he got killed.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so I pass by it every day. Basically, they call it Nipsey Square now. They got murals. They basically closed out that front. What used to be just me driving by and not even noticing, now it's just like, wow, that's crazy. They actually, John, I don't know if you've been down Crenshaw lately. They actually built a new railway now.
Oh no, I haven't been.
Yeah, bro. They because SoFi. So since that's like kind of by SoFi, they like have a whole new transportation system. Anyway, but Nipsey, so that kind of LA showed up for that for sure. Like Crenshaw and Slauson was just like crazy. But okay, LA lost a son when Nipsey passed, right? Jon Lee can talk more about that with as far as the music, and especially South LA, because we have a freeway called the 10 freeway. So north of the 10 is where when you move into LA, you move into north of the 10, K-Town, Wilshire, Midtown, the Valley, everything is north of the 10. That's where all the implants are. South LA, to me, I count it south of the 10. So that's everything southward. Crenshaw, the Crenshaw district, and then you keep going south, Inglewood, then Compton, and then all that stuff. All that's South LA. That's real LA. If you want to know real LA, that's the area you want to be in for that. So I feel like that part of LA was mostly affected. How do you feel about that, Sir Jon Lee? With Nipsey.
Yeah, that was like, it felt like even all the like music industry side of shit just shut down. Like,
right,
because it was just weird. That shit was just eerie. Like I didn't understand that shit at all. Like it was just weird. Like I still don't grasp that. Like it's just like I guess that's how it felt when for the past generation when Tupac got killed, Biggie got killed. It was just weird. And he wasn't even like no shot. He wasn't even on that like as far as mainstream as them.
But LA.
But when it was like
LA. Yeah.
I don't know. I still don't understand that one. That was like unexpected and surreal. Like I'd say.
So when Nipsey died, I don't know where I saw it on Twitter. I was just like, dang, that's crazy. Okay. Kobe died.
Yeah, that was just something else.
So let me tell you this, Bob. Kobe was God in LA. Like LA. Like Kobe was untouchable. And like you understand, Kobe could do no wrong. The trial he went through, they had to keep her anonymous because people were gonna ride to find out who she was.
Yeah.
because Kobe meant that much. I'm not saying, you know, she was in the wrong or he was in, but it was just like there are people in LA. Kobe could do there was no Kobe hate, like, at all. Like with Shaq, it's like make your free throws, but with Kobe, he could do no wrong. So when he passed, I was in a restaurant for a brunch because Sir Jon Lee, you don't know, you're about to be shocked. For my ex's sister, Stacy and I broke up. Yeah, I broke up with Stacy.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Well, Brock Lesnar could come and take some streak away down.
So anyway, yeah, my ex's sister, she shares the same birthday as you. So we were at a restaurant.
Oh, she does. That's right.
She does. We were probably we were on Fig. Basically, Figueroa, when the Lakers, Rams, or Dodgers win a championship, they go down Figueroa because it leads straight into downtown. But it's also like kind of passing through USC. So I was at this brunch spot or breakfast spot, like right outside of downtown. Like you can see Crypto Staples from there. And so I'm on my phone. I'm waiting. The restaurant's packed. I'm waiting to get my seat. There's people standing. Like I'm sitting down, me and my ex and her sister. And then there's a bunch of people sitting around us. We're waiting to get it. This is pre-COVID, so there's a bunch of people here. They're standing up, whatever. I get an Instagram alert from TMZ. Boom, Kobe passed away. I was like, yeah, right. So I go through it. They play too much, bro. That's not even funny because literally LeBron just passed Kobe in points in Philly, and Kobe hit him up like, congratulations.
Yep.
No way. Come on, bro. No way. LeBron passed Kobe in his hometown, and then Kobe dies the next day. Get out of here. Stupid. Someone standing up. Yo, like out loud. We don't know each other. And in LA, we don't really talk like that. Like you, B-Rob, I know you guys have like Southern hospitality. You guys look at each other. You guys look at each other, say something to each other. Out here, we don't look at it. We just walk right by each other. Like, you know, it's just like keep it pushing, mind your own business. Sometimes someone will say something every now and then, but it's like you just tunnel vision. So anyway, yes, in the podcast. What was up? No. You leave that alone. I did it for your computer. Sorry.
Give him a mic. Put him on too.
Put him on. Sean, come here. Bring that
ass here, boy.
They want you on the podcast too.
Oh no, I don't have the drip though.
No. You got it.
I ain't got the drip. Motherfucker's just from your chest up.
What up?
Yo, Sir Jon.
What up?
And this is my boy B-Rob.
How's it going,
dude? What up, though, man?
This is my brother Sean.
What's up? The better one.
Yeah, he's actually in a rock band.
So you don't want the guitar.
We'll talk about that later. I'm talking about when Kobe passed. Okay, so B-Rob's in Houston.
Okay.
So he doesn't understand.
This is random rock. Oh,
Yeah.
So anyway, so I was in a restaurant and the dude standing up was like, "Yo, did Kobe pass?" I was like, "Ignore that, bro. That's fake. That's fake."
Oh.
Then the person next to me was like, "Yo, Kobe," and I was like, "Guys, relax.
Calm down.
This is just a drill. He did not pass."
Man.
And so all of a sudden, everybody, like literally the whole restaurant is like, they're looking around like, yo. And what turned into murmuring after like 10 minutes and like after 10, 20 minutes, because I think we were waiting like an hour or whatever for our seat. And we just sat down probably 10 minutes in. So about after like 30 minutes of us waiting, the restaurant was quiet. Like I've never seen nothing like that before. And I was like, so I'm on Twitter scrolling through. Next thing you know, it's Rick Fox. The whole family's dead. You know, like you know, like you don't know who. So I'm like, okay, no. Kobe, he didn't make that. Okay, so his helicopter crashed, but he was in the bathroom taking a massive poop and he missed it. So he's good. Like Kobe's straight. Like, you know, it's his helicopter. He let someone use his helicopter, and he was at home chilling. Someone else like 6'6", is using this helicopter.
Denial.
And it was like I say, LA shut down for like an hour, maybe 2 hours.
I'm not supposed to be here. I just want to interject with this. He texts me. I play for churches, so I'm playing the organ. Pastor gets up to speak. I'm waiting. The pastor, I look at my phone. I see this, and I'm going to Twitter to check. The pastor starts getting into it. I'm supposed to be like playing behind him. I'm just quiet, just looking at it. I'm playing with my dad. He's like, dude, you gotta play. I text him what happened. He looks up. He's quiet too. Whole service go through is fine. As soon as service is over, I got like this 16-year-old get up on his phone. He was like, did Kobe just pass? And then the whole church just got like murmuring. And these are old people too. These are old people. And that's just insane. Because I said, I'm head out. That's what I had.
So basically, it was the LA. It was a big like LA mourn that day. Like it was crazy. Like
I think it lasted longer than 2 days though. It felt like.
Oh yeah.
So and the crazy thing, so that morning, I don't know how it was for you, Jon Lee. This is when I'm over in I'm in LA. Like I'm in, you know, I'm in the heart of LA basically. Yeah. So I'm 10, 15, 20 minutes from downtown, still am. But I'm at my parents' house. When I woke up that morning, it was like foggy. It was like it was super like I couldn't see, and that's rare. That you don't really see, that doesn't really happen. I couldn't see like 10 feet in front of me. I was like, whoa, this is rare. And then it like clears up later, of course, because you know. But when that happened, I was like, dang, like, but yeah.
Yeah, because I remember that day I was moving. He was like putting stuff on the a moving truck. He was taking stuff out. It was my birthday, and like I'm getting like all these notifications. First, it's like happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, and then like the next like hour, it's like yo, and I'm like what? And it's all these urgent like these like what the fuck? Yo, Kobe died. Kobe did. And then I talked to you, and I was like, dang, what the hell's going on? But like the thing people really don't understand about Kobe is he was like, when he first came, the old heads was like, oh, you spoiled little brat. Yeah. But they loved him though. And then like after the thing in Colorado, the haters or whatever, so he polarized. No, he was like hated, earned it, then polarized, and then like it's just like, nah, Kobe's the guy. Like all the legends come to see him. Like I remember Kanye tweeted a picture of him when he's in the studio for My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and his picture of Kobe, and I was like, oh man, this is the greatest shit ever. like Kobe's not just for LA. Like that dude was insane. I don't think I know. Like we see once in a lifetime people here and there, like Michael Jackson, Prince. Kobe's in that shit.
So let me say this. It started, and I felt the shift because like it was when, and B-Right, we're gonna get to the other stuff, but you guys, this will help you understand. This will help you understand. So it was MJ retires, you know, after 98, that's his last championship. He comes back in like 03. Kobe and Shaq are at their height. They're dominating, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So Shaq leaves, 04. MJ also retires. Now we waiting to see who gets the torch, right? Mm-hmm. Now this is MJ came back in what, 2000 or 2001 or 2?
I think it's 01.
01 or 02, whatever. So MJ's out of there. Now we waiting to see, you know, who gets the torch. Iverson steps up in 01. Boom. Mm-hmm. Kobe not so much because he's behind Shaq. Shaq is Shaq's team. Mm-hmm. But so you're not looking at Kobe, but like Kobe's like 1A, 1B. It's like Steph and Clay. Like KD and Kyrie. But it's KD's team, but you know, Kyrie's there doing his thing. And Shaq leaves. We are struggling, and Kobe is carrying us with all his might, like all kicking and screaming us to the playoffs. We had nobody, right? And all this Kobe hate, and it caps off. So I'm fast forwarding to 05. It caps off when the media tried to dub LeBron the king, and LA felt like they tried to leapfrog Kobe. And that's where the LeBron hate comes from. So, and then with all the stuff of Kobe's a ball hog, whatever, Kobe takes on the Mamba mentality. like not to work hard, but like F you, I'm gonna do what I want. Like F you, I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna do my thing. So LA got behind that. Kobe was the villain in the NBA from like 04 to like 08. And so LA, like we were his henchmen. Like we were literally on Kobe Island. we were the only people who like Kobe. Everybody outside of LA, because I'm not even talking about California, because you got Golden State, you got San Diego, well, San Diego was probably rocking with us.
The arguments we used to get into with other people.
Everybody outside of LA hated Kobe from 04 to 08, or at least that's what it felt like. I mean, of course, you had your people who respected him and stuff like that, but people legit hated him outside of LA, and we were rocking with him. Like we would argue, or we would be fighting with everybody, Denver fans. Celtics fans, jeez.
Oh my God.
Warriors fans, everybody hated Kobe. To this day. If he wasn't on your team, you hated him. But he was our guy, and we had to rock with him through the mud. And never once did we doubt him. It was like, everybody else's fault. Coach, players,
it's like being a Kanye fan.
Everybody keep Kobe.
It was like being a Kanye fan when the red hat era. Like, but worse. But worse, because he was taxing these things.
He was taxing these fools.
He was giving these people buckets.
Bro, when he retired, like he was the only one that got a fail world tour because he earned it, bro. He earned it. Well, of course, Jordan, but in LA, like Kobe, like you don't get it. Kobe's best friend is currently and his ex-manager is currently running the Lakers in the front office right now. And he can do no wrong because that's Kobe's guy.
Yeah.
He can do no wrong because that's Kobe's guy. Kobe signed off on him.
I can just go back to Nipsey real quick. I was in New York for that WrestleMania that they had there. And I was walking down, going towards Times Square and shit. And they had the Empire State Building lit up in his passing and everything.
Wow.
So I was just like, that's why I kind of wanted to get your perspective, because I was way out on the East Coast.
Right.
And for them to be showing love to him like that was something, wow. I didn't, think he had that type of reach and everything.
So, because with Nipsey, it hurt because he was on his mixtapes. He was on his mixtape grind, and he just he did the deal or whatever, and he just put out his debut album. Like,
Victory
people argue one of his mixtapes is his debut, but this was his mainstream debut. So imagine like Drake, Nothing Was the Same drops, and then he dies in a few months. Like, so
Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah, like it's like, he just did the thing. Like
you just got here. You just made it. No, but Nipsey was untouchable though. Everybody knew.
Well, I mean, that's arguable now, right?
I mean, yeah, but everybody knew Nipsey hung out at the store.
Yeah,
everybody knew.
For him to go that long, just being in his neighborhood at that high level, nobody touching him. That's so I don't know all the politics. I'm not into the streets stuff. I don't know about that shit at all. But like that had to be some sincere hate. To just
it was okay, so we're on the street. On the street. Dude was supposed to be in jail. He wasn't. So Nipsey's like, what are you doing out? Dude's like, yo, no. Nipsey's like, yo, you not good over here. Like, you supposed to be, you must have got a deal or something. You're not good over here. Like, no, I ain't talking to you. Like, nah, get out my face, And I guess the altercation, happened, and the dude left, came back.
Oh, the snitch jacket thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys don't react well to that stuff.
Right. Because he's like, yo, you're not supposed to be out. So,
but dude, he has to live with the fact that he took that away from the world. Like, right. Over his ego, like, dog, come on, that shit is that's still whoa.
Yeah, just shows how human we are. That's crazy.
Yeah, we can't be on another level. That's why the aliens don't come down here. They just like, nah, them motherfuckers wilding down there.
So if Travis Scott passes away, will Houston shut down or what's going
I don't know. Fuck, I ain't from here.
I'm just kidding. Okay, Lil Wayne, Louisiana.
Oh Lord, baby.
If Lil Wayne died, the whole world shut down, man.
If Lil Wayne, what will happen?
Man, you pick up the word and drop it on your fucking head, man.
Yeah.
Dude, like we was listening like this to his fucking mixtapes. Like we were kids, bro. Like what the
bro?
Dude.
What do we even know? Like
what the hell?
I don't know.
I still have verses memorized. I could just break out any second.
You telling me, bro? It's crazy. Cash Money. All those guys.
Boy.
How they still running things or what's up?
I don't even.
You don't know. You're not in touch with you.
Yeah, now with my roots, I ain't been down with that for a while. When Wayne started just saying pussy, pussy, pussy every other verse and shit, I just kind of like I started to drift away and everything. You know, I mean, he always had that in his rhymes or whatever. When he had all 30,000 of them goddamn mixtapes or whatever, you talk about pussy here and there, but like older Wayne, like Wayne, his dreads falling out of his head, bro. Wayne. Goddamn!
You know, he looks like the Scarecrow from The Wiz. You know, Michael Jackson had the taped on.
Yo, but did y'all know that dude was 14 when the Hot Boys came out?
Yeah,
yeah.
I know he was a kid. I knew he was a kid.
Yeah, he was.
You look at
young
the pictures,
boy.
He at least looked like 18, 19, but he was 14.
So yeah, he's still sort of young, like.
Yeah, he my age.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Sheesh. So so with music, can I steer this a little bit?
Do what you do. I know what this is. That's why you're here.
Can I whip this a little bit? Let me whip. Hey, B-Rap, scoot over. Let me.
All right, hold on.
Podcast champion.
Let me So let me ask B-Rob, and then Jon Lee, you're the music guy here. But let me ask B-Rob. B-Rob, so where do you feel music is like right now? Like what do you listen? Do you listen to music? Do you listen to podcasts? Like where do you have the same joy and passion for music you did when you were younger? Like music, not hip hop, you just music. How you feel? Where are you at with music?
So like for me now, it's purely upon I listen to anything upon recommendation. So you
Alex
know
Jones?
Okay. I'm talking about music. You know, you come in here with a recommendation, I'll take the time and I'll listen to it and, you know, give some honest feedback on it or whatever. But like from when I was young, when I was listening to the Hot Boys and No Limit Records and, you know, Cain and Abel, freaking, you know, who else? Ghetto Boys, all that shit, you know, all the Southern shit.
I'm here.
That's all that I listen to, because as a young black boy in the South, we didn't listen to nothing else. You know, you listen to hip hop and rap and that's it. But like as I got older and everything and just being exposed to the world, you know, I started getting into different genres of music and everything, and especially when I joined the military. Shit, man, I rocked everything from country to goddamn what was that shit, the EMD or whatever the hell, the fucking all that shit, dubstep, all that crap. So it's EDM. like
EDM?
Now,
is that what you're trying to say? EDM? Yeah.
So like now, currently, you know, I try not to shut out everything because I mean, truth be told, there's a lot of garbage floating around out there. And, you know, I feel adamant about a lot of these fucking mumble motherfuckers or whatever. It's just damn. And it's Lil Wayne fault, to go back to Wayne. It's Wayne fault and Soulja Boy fault for a lot of these motherfuckers.
Maybe Young Thug. What you think? I think Young Thug kind of started this.
Well, I mean because of Lil Wayne.
Wayne is son and Thug, but Thug is son and everybody. Everybody's Thug son.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't mind it.
Yeah. I just kind of I'm turning into, you know, the generation before us. Oh, that ain't music, boy. Let me show you some music or whatever. I'm currently collecting like old vinyl records and shit for the record player in the living room, you know, Aaliyah, all the stuff that I enjoyed as a young man and shit. And then, you know, I'm showing my young child the old shit that I used to rock.
Right.
You know, and then like I also don't try to shut her out because she showed me some shit and I'd be like, I don't know about this one, kid.
So I saw this South Park episode. It's fairly new. I don't know if it's older. I haven't watched South Park in so long.
Same.
But I was getting my haircut at my homie's house, and well, he was lining me up, and it was on, and it was when Stan, it was this new band came out, and Stan had a birthday, so he put it on. He put on the thing, and it was like, and he was like, "This is poop." And then they were like, well, that's what happens when you get older. Like, stuff like sounding like poop. So all his friends were like loving it, and his dad wanting to pretend to be young. He was hearing it but pretending like he liked it. So it was like, and he was like, "Yeah, this is great. This is so amazing. This is great." And his wife was like, "You know, you don't like it." He's like, "Shut up. You don't know me." You know how Randy does. But it was so for me, I find like I'm kind of, as you're getting older, a lot of stuff kind of sounds like poop. And that's kind of where I am. I'm listening to the new stuff, like on TikTok. I'm on TikTok a lot, and you know, a new song will pop up. I'm like, oh, let me go check it out. And just the snippet that was played is good, and everything else is poop. And I'm like, no, like no. Like I'm listening to songs I liked like 15 years ago, 10 years ago. Like I don't really listen to nothing new, really.
I used to subscribe to like all this shit is garbage, and I never listened to it or whatever. But then I start actually listening to it or whatever, like taking the time to like go to Apple Music. All right, see what's new. All right, everybody talking about this person. I'm gonna download the album. I'm gonna listen to it, and then I will tell you if it's garbage or not. And you know what? And the whole thing may not even be garbage. They may have like maybe 10 to 17 tracks. I might like 3 or whatever. But you know, I'll rock with those 3. You know, but everything else is just in the trash. And then like nowadays, I'm more like, when another one of these little rappers are gonna die. So.
Thank you. You're killing off all the good ones.
Man, we just got 3 killed from Compton. They weren't little rappers, but they were rappers. 3 got killed in Compton this weekend.
Shit.
Who?
One of Damo. Remember Damo, right?
Yeah, I remember Damo.
One of his friends, his name was Ease. I don't remember his name, but they all 3 of them were coming out of the house in Compton, like I think on the west side though. But yeah, it's messed up.
Well, for me, that I was finding out people that were getting popular are the ones that fucking wind up and die or whatever. It's just it was sad for like Mac Miller and everything or whatever. It's just like I wasn't too familiar with his music, but what I did hear, I did like, and whenever I decided to kind of like go all in on him or whatever, motherfucker fuck around and die.
You just mess around and die. Like,
yeah. Then goddamn what's the other cat, the other young boy, he had a whole bunch of domestic issues or whatever that Triple X.
Yeah.
He was talented, but he's you know.
So that was another one. I never heard a goddamn thing from him until he wound up dead.
So and then, I heard his stuff a long time. Like I heard the main one he did, like before, like kind of when it first came. Hey, I heard that, and this was like at the beginning of that. So I was like, "Yo, this is catchy." Like I'm feeling. I'm in my mid-20s, early 20s, like rocking with. And then, you know, he was doing his thing. I wasn't a fan, but I knew of him. But when he passed, I was like,
yeah. Well, I only knew of him. I only knew of him because of, you know, the trouble that he got into or whatnot. But I never heard a single bit of his music until the Carter 5 came out, and then he was on that featured on that track with Lil Wayne. So that's when I actually heard his music for the first time. And then, you know, we got into a conversation not too long ago because, you know, with the community for RBR Weekly Wrestling Talk that I'm a part of, you know, we got our Discord, and they would give me music recommendations because they know I'm the old head of the community and shit. So I'd be like, all right, I'll listen to a Young Blood and I'll get back to you and tell you what I think. So they brought that up. They brought up one of his early albums before he I guess his most popular one dropped. So I listened to it, the whole thing, and even he knew his shit was kind of a certain kind of way, because in the beginning, in the interlude, he was like, "Hey, this may not be for everybody." Because he's like, I'm going through some things right now. I'm trying out some new stuff. I'm trying to discover who I am musically. And he said that in the beginning. So he knew his shit was going to be some type of way. And it was, because it was just like, I see what you were trying to do, but this execution is not so great. But what I will give him, though, he's not so much a rapper or whatever, but when he got somebody featured on there, to where he had to, when they rapped, he had to rap with them. Yeah. He did real good.
The one with Joey Badass.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's one of the ones out of that whole list. I was like, all right, I'll save this one.
So Jon Lee, where's the state of music?
I like.
It's in his pocket. He trying to control the trends right now. We need to get get motherfuckers trending behind Sir Jon Lee. God damn it!
Right. So real quick, Sir Jon Lee, I'm gonna let you say this. Okay, so right now I'm kind of like working with kids again, right? I just started back. Sir Jon Lee, you don't know this. B-Rob, you know, because you've been, I guess I'm assuming you guys just been in contact. Jon Lee, I don't think you know this, but I discovered, this was a long time ago though. I discovered your alter ego, your lo-fi beats alter ego. And I play it in class to calm the kids down.
Oh, damn. Hey,
so, yeah, I play. I
appreciate
my favorite one is Nosedive, because I recognize the beat. So what you don't notice is you've played me everything.
Yeah.
Like when you take something old, like even a small something, I'm like, I heard that. Yo, that's Sir Jon Lee. And so that's how I discovered you. I don't know if you want me to say the name, but
nah, let that shit.
I'm gonna let it rock. All right. So your lo-fi alter ego, I discovered him, and I've been playing him in the classrooms to like kind of calm the kids down. They said play classical music. I've been playing lo-fi, but it's been Sir Jon Lee's alter ego. No one knows who he is. But it's Sir Jon Lee's alter ego.
Keep it that way. No.
Keep it that way. See, you didn't even tell me. I have to discover you.
Nah, cause like my brain is stupid. Like I want to do every fucking thing at one time, but it doesn't make sense to like put it on like my regular stuff. So there's more alter egos too, but like
I've yet to discover them. I'll find them. Yeah. You know me. I'll come across it.
I'm waiting on the Orange Juice remix, man.
Yeah, bro. Where the Orange Juice remix at, bro? We're doing
get the remaster and everything.
We doing orange soda.
One day, because I'm still on this blue thing. That thing is working out for me.
Yeah.
But no, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I like where music is, but I don't think I listen to music the same way as other people. Like I'm not looking for, because I do music, so I'm so critical of my own stuff. So when I listen to somebody's shit, I'm not critical at all. I'm just listening for like fun or entertainment. So like the rap, I'm kind of weird on rap right now. Rap is in a weird space. Like I like some of it, but it's a little too murder and disrespectful, like smoking on your enemy's corpse.
It ain't even
smoking on your enemy's corpse.
It ain't even like, so much that. It's just like it's all the same for the most part. And then when you hear somebody that's like lyrically in tune or whatever, just like actually speaking words and producing content, it's just like you hear this shit and you're like, what the fuck is this? What? Whoa. He's speaking to me.
And oddly enough, I don't really like a lot of the lyrical miracle stuff either. Like I'm kind of like in the weird space. Like
no, let me tell you what I went on a rabbit hole of right now. Back in, hold on, let me see if I got it on here. I don't think I have the album on here, but we was talking about music that got you crunk or whatever. And we was talking about, I think, 2004, 2005.
Right.
And I can remember being in Iraq on a deployment, and I swear to God, for every single morning that we woke up, every day we played 3-6 Mafia, Stay Fly.
Oh,
every fucking morning.
What is this? 01? 02? 03?
that
Nah,
was
that
like
was-
05, I think.
Yeah, that was 04.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alright,
05.
04.
05.
Yeah. But
That era, I'm sorry, golden era of all rap. I'm sorry, I don't care about the 90s, early 2000s.
No, 90s. No. 90s is the silver age.
Yeah.
90s is the silver age. 80s is just like that's the beginning age. Like 90s, that's the Justice Friends of America. The 2000s, that's the Justice League. That's the golden age.
How did we have 50? We had Dipset, we had Kanye, we had Game.
We had Jay-Z.
what happened to that guy?
All in the same
Pharrell.
year.
For real. Like
Snoop Dogg coming back.
Snoop. No, Snoop. 90s was his thing, but Snoop Dogg hit his peak in 2000. Because remember, Drop It Like It's Hot, all that stuff. Like,
and I figured out what it is that makes us miss the past eras.
Eminem
and music. Oh yeah, Eminem too.
Dr. Dre. That's
But-
2000, like I'm talking 2000, like 90s. 2000 up, Nelly.
I say
Yeah.
it ended in 07, because that's when everybody started trying to do the auto tune.
I think 08 it kind of
T-Pain, boy.
Yeah, no, but everybody's trying to copy him. Though.
Yeah, copy him. T-Pain was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, he was in his own lane, and then we talk about the 3 pillars of change in hip hop. I was about to say professional wrestling, but Lil Wayne, Soulja Boy, and T-Pain, because I mean, all 3 of those things reverberate throughout the what we have now in hip hop. Because I say Soulja Boy because he introduced people to doing it yourself on your own, being
But not only that, Soulja Boy introduced the
dancey shit,
making it trendy, making hip hop.
Yeah,
trendy.
he was the first viral. He was
the first viral rapper, making it trendy, making it social. Because social media was just kind of, we didn't know what social media was.
He used the tools that was given to him at the time to
MySpace and YouTube, and the big ass bait jackets. And I used to
fucking
hate
dances, man. Because I mean,
I used to hate on it. Like when he first came out, I was like, "What is this?
This ain't music."
But now it's like, yo, that was kind of fly. I can't even.
Yeah, because I mean, he spawned a lot of dance craze with him. Because we got D4L, we got the Franchise Boys.
People still dancing.
Yep, we got that from Young Jock and all them, all the snap shit. Yeah,
still no people. They still dancing. There's new dances out every day.
Oh yeah, I know that. I mean, especially with TikTok. I mean,
yeah,
this is a dance right now.
So Soulja Boy still lives on.
Yo, everybody owes Soulja Boy a check. Like he really is the first to do all of this.
First.
Yeah, so it's him.
I did it first.
He really is.
I did it first.
So it's him. Then Lil Wayne came through with just like trying not to be a rapper, just to go into every other lane, just to be music as a whole rather than just a rapper in music, so that with the dreads and the fucking, we got all kinds of dreads now and colored hair, face tattoos and everything.
Wayne should just cut it, dude. Just cut it. Cut
yeah,
it
now. Yes, now.
Cut it, my boy.
Just come on.
Weird without hair though.
Well,
he
you know
what? He looks weird with his hair, right?
But that was the whole thing about it though. Well, people like those earlier albums, like you can go back to the Block is Hot video or whatever. You can really see why he grew hair then, because that motherfucker got a weird ass head.
He does. He looks like
his head is narrow. It's almost like a cone head. So that's why he grew the hair to kind of hide that shit. And then now it's just like, oh well, fuck it.
No, but the thing though that makes us think that time was better, it's texture. Because we just missed the equipment that they were using back in those days. Because they were using, NPCs, rolling Titantron. What is it?
Titantron? What the hell?
Core Triton and like all those. It was just hardware. So like our brains are in tune with hardware. the younger generations in tune with the, you know, digital stuff, you know,
software.
So it's like,
yeah,
that's why we kind of like every generation has their shift in technology when it comes to music. So that's kind of why we kind of be like, this ain't quality.
Let me say this.
That's one slight reason. There's more though.
Well, let me say this. For me, I noticed this is the trend now, and it started maybe 5 years ago, maybe sooner, maybe 2018, 19. And this is where things are going. Music, film, well, mainly music and film. You got to mix genres. Like, you got to have more than one. It can't just be hip hop now. It's got to be hip hop and country, hip hop and rock, and you know, R&B and rock, or you know, it. And then even in films now, Marvel didn't start this, but I saw this trend earlier. Your movies can't just be serious anymore. You got to have jokes in there. Your comedy movies can't be just comedies in them. They gotta have super serious moments where you actually might cry. Or you know, your horror films can't be just horror films. It has to have jokes in it. You know, like, or it has to be.
I have like a funny instance or whatever. Like Jason slip on a banana peel and stab somebody.
Slip, and he gets a, you know, it's got it. Like, you can't just have just one. It can't just be straight and narrow. It can't just be, you know, it's got to be all encompassing of at least several different things, and that's in music and film and all that stuff. Like in Marvel film, they kind of beat you over the head with it. It's kind of like, it's not really that funny anymore, because it's like, okay, this was great when Iron Man did it, but now everybody's doing it.
Extreme example of that one is Thor, the newest iteration. So Ragnarok, it was great because it took Thor from just being, it was perfect blend. It took Thor from just being this monotone character into this, you know, fun layered character and everything. But then they came with Love and Thunder, and it was
they just went
no progression. It was just like just be silly, goofy all the fucking time.
So that's the perfect example right there. Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok. They're one movie apart, but they're showing you the differences between, you know, just staying with one genre versus doing multiple things in one. You know, and that's kind of where music is heading as well. What's the one that just got killed up at Roscoe's in South Central?
PNB Rock.
PNB Rock. Like his music, he was doing hip hop beats, but he was singing on autotune.
Yeah.
You know, doing multiple things. People are singing over like trap beats.
Yeah.
You know, like, or rapping over jazz, like Kendrick.
That's the crazy thing. That, like, my dad, he was like, he would always tell me, like, the raps are cool, but like, what about singing?
Right.
Like, why don't you sing? Why don't you rap over stuff?
Like, shut up, old man.
You don't know what you're talking about.
He was hip too. Like, I should have. I mean, I was listening to him, but I was like, I'm gonna do this like neo soul, like boom bap stuff. But like, he was always hip because he like. Boosie was one of his favorite rappers. I was like, what? When did this happen? He's just like, you see what he doing right there? I'm on. He was just like telling
I'm on. Yeah.
Like he's
melodic. A lot of the Southern rappers do that though. They got the little, you know, they got the little singing. They got the little singing in their hooks.
Yeah, Boosie, Webby, all them motherfuckers.
All them dudes. All them Southern rappers, because they got
Chopper. All them motherfuckers.
So, like, the South really is. I think the South is still in control of hip hop. I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know what the East Coast is doing, man, but you know,
I mean, they feel like they're fading out, kind of, man.
What was they, Davies?
5-Yo, that's ASAP.
Pop Smoke was their hope, and then he just
he Pop
they got
Smoke.
That, what is
got smoked.
I can't remember what it's called right now. It's killing me right now. That genre they have, that subgenre.
Drill.
Drill, yeah.
Drill.
They got that.
Okay, people claim Chicago started it, but that has London, UK all over it.
It's London, I think.
It's London. Like, okay, yeah, it was called drill when Chief Keef was doing it, but the way it sounds now, that is so UK. That is all UK was doing that in the early 2000s.
It was different when Chief Keef was doing it.
That's all UK, bro.
It was trap. It was just trap, but it was the gangster, more violence.
Right. Like that's like, all. They started doing it. They've been doing that since the early 2000s. Like, yeah.
It's not hot.
Man's not hot.
Man's not hot.
What do y'all think of Much Girl? Was it? Oh, you thought it was Philly? Much. I kind of like. I've only heard that little part. Like that.
Hey, can you play something real quick?
The John Cena. You ever heard that chick doing the John Cena song?
Which one?
The UK chick. I forget her name.
Oh no, I ain't seen that one.
I gotta find that.
What's that? Hey, there's this Norwegian chick. B-Rob, look it up. The Chin Up High song by Amy Bobby. What's her name?
Oh, I haven't heard that one.
Chin Up High. Look it up. Look up Chin Up High. It's this Norwegian chick. That song is catchy as hell. Look it up. I don't know if we can play music on here, but
we can do what we want.
Look it up. I want you guys to hear this one. It's like super catchy, and she's like she's Norwegian chick.
Oh, I think I got it.
But
what? What the fuck is this? What? What the fuck is this?
I mean, cause like, look, here's the thing.
Yeah, bro, that nigga's catchy.
It's supposed to be fun.
It's supposed to be fun. Yeah.
Music is supposed to be fun. Like, it ain't gotta be always technical. Like, let's just have fun sometimes. Like,
what the hell was that? That sounds like some old Southern shit, though. Just
yeah, bro. This Norwegian, she sucks at rapping, but it's catchy.
That's not. Like, that sounds like something that would come out of Master P Camp.
Right.
It even sounds like some Memphis stuff.
Right.
Oh man. Yeah, but that's what I was talking about earlier when I was talking about the 3-6 Mafia shit. I was getting a recommendation by a group called the Suicide Boys or whatever. It's
I heard it.
Yeah, two cats from New Orleans or whatever. And I was like, hey, that's my home state. Let me listen to them. And I was listening to that music. I was like, man, this is real reminiscent of like old 3-6 Mafia and shit like that or whatever. It just, we going down and get the pills from the democracy. You know, all that shit. Yeah. It was like very 3-6 Mafia type. And I was like, wait a minute. So I went back in my youth and I was like, man, there was this one dude on their record label, Hypnotized Minds. There's a white rapper called Little White. And he had his debut album was called Doubt Me Now on Hypnotized Minds. So he had some songs on there that I enjoyed back then, and I went back. So I listened to that album, and I was like, man, I don't remember this like how I used to. But I went through his whole catalog from 2004 all the way up to 2018, and it did not change one bit. Like, wow. It sounded the same. There was no progression.
He stayed true.
It's like this is what you can count on when you listen to a Little White album.
Consistency.
Pretty dope beat.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, pretty dope beat. Drinking beer, taking drugs. That's his three tenets in his music or whatever. But when we got toward the end, like the more recent stuff or whatever, I'm not gonna lie, he actually showed some life progression to where like he actually talked about his ex-baby mama, where his baby mama is goddamn signing with 3-6 Mafia and everything. But this came like way in the 18s and shit. You know, he started in like 03.
03.
Yeah, 03, 04. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, seriously, from that first album.
They had an intervention with dude. Bro. You've been rapping about the same shit.
Bro.
And he even have like songs in his catalog leading up to the more recent shit to where like he actually admits that shit. All I talk about is weed and drugs and all. And I was like, all right, yeah, you know what you do. You got an audience for this, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Pusha T, like, but he does it successfully. He does it in a way like yeah, some people might say, oh, but like he does it in a way it's like, I like this still. I don't care.
I don't, and that's weird though, because like we can go from 2004 all the way up to 2018 when I stopped listening, because he got more music beyond that. He all the way up current to 2022, but I haven't got that far. But it's just like, it's still the same content. But when you hear somebody like Pusha T or whatever, you know, essentially doing the same thing, it's just like, I don't know why it hits different or whatever. And then you got like who else? Styles P.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't rapping about nothing new. I mean, but it's the same shit, and you still like that shit.
Time
you
out.
know?
We don't mention him here when I'm around. No.
Okay.
What they did to Dipset.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not right. That
was, no.
They did that to themselves.
No, what Jadakiss did.
They
did that to themselves. Don't even blame them.
Yeah, this is true.
They whooped them. I was so excited to see them together.
They got dragged.
Oh, he said, man, you ain't got nothing for the ladies. What? We ain't got nothing for the ladies? Hold on.
No, but he had the last piece that Virgil made on him that night, Jewels. That was dope. That was a dope moment. But dang, I've been bragging to kids out because I work with kids too. I bragged to the kids, yo, Dipset was the best, man. They had this, the pink and then the Land Rover and all this, and it was just so
but I just like their production.
What happened? What happened to your
life
boys?
happened?
Yeah.
Life happened.
I like their production or whatever, because like you couldn't touch Oh Boy and goddamn I Really Mean It, all that shit.
Really
I mean,
I
used to just have all the instrumentals. I never had their music. I just had the instrumentals, and I would just play that shit in the car.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, because Cameron,
soapy, okey dokey. Here we go when we in the Lamborghini doing smoky.
Yo, like now he had one of the better switch ups ever, because I didn't know about his stuff before Dipset, right? So like I started listening back, and like he had like 2 whole albums before that stuff happened, and I was like, what? Why is he rapping so hyper and he's just energetic?
Because you find a gimmick.
He was like kind of DMX like, but then like Come Home With Me is just chill, laid back. The flow of, I was like, this is brilliant. He figured something out there.
Well, yeah, it's like when wrestlers find their gimmick. You know,
that's true.
It's just like, all right, I ain't got to do like 30,000 tope suicidas outside of the ring or whatever. I can just do a kick to the stomach and a stunner, and I'm done.
That's really it.
Right. So,
do you even watch wrestling?
I don't, man. I haven't watched wrestling since I left.
Because I mean, this is the reunion of the Wrestling Junkies.
It is.
I was telling them I watch on Twitter. Like
I haven't watched wrestling since our last podcast.
Word. That's been a minute.
I mean, to his
Ricochet and Will Ospreay were doing were wrestling in bars the last time.
Yeah,
I watched wrestling.
Goddamn.
Todd's defense, it hasn't been. I mean, I know it's kind of getting a resurgence, but it hasn't been good.
Well, AEW has been like they're getting to that WCW.
Yeah.
You know, playing. They're in mainstream media. They took a blow when they lost Cody, though.
It took a blow. Man, this new CM Punk thing, man. The Bucks. I don't like it. Like I'm not a Bucks fan.
So what's going on with that? Like I've heard about it, but what people are saying he was a bad locker room guy. Like what's going on with that?
I don't know, because from what I'm seeing, it's like the Bucks telling their media people it's stuff, and then so it's kind of, wrestling media is kind of biased. It's not really credible to me. So I don't really know. Yeah.
You got a chuckle out of that one.
Yeah.
No, but like, so all I know is Hangman Page said something about Colt Cabana. Punk didn't like that, and then he basically called him a bitch and told him to come out, but he wasn't scheduled, so he couldn't come out. Right. And then Well, not no more. They don't fuck with each other anymore. Like
Colt Cabana and Punk.
Yeah,
no, they never did for like over 10 years.
Yeah, 10
I mean, that's when I last watched wrestling.
Yeah. So when you heard the fallout from the pipe bomb, that's when they pretty much not too long after that they stopped fucking with each other.
Yeah, because like WWE sued them, and then like they had to go to court, and then after that they
then Colt countersued him.
Yeah, and, but long story short, after all that, Punk is injured. He comes back, he wins the title back, and then he does a shoot interview. Like, I don't know why they do these media things, but and he was basically saying, I'm old, I'm tired, and I went with a bunch of fucking kids. They're fucking calling the media, they're doing all this stupid shit. How dare you say you don't need to take advice from the older people? He just sound like Old Man Logan or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm with him on it. This is Punk. You know, that's my guy. I don't care. But
yeah,
then,
Punk is, yeah.
But I see on the internet, everybody's like anti-Punk now. And I'm like, what's going on? Like,
well, he had a grievance. And long story short, he had a grievance. And, you know, he's of that mentality, that old school shit of like, if you got some shit to say, you say it to my fucking face. You don't say it behind my back. And he was just pretty much airing out the laundry. He was like, hey, this bitch is talking all this cash money shit behind my back, but they don't want to come say it to my face. He's like, I'm right here. Come to me as a man. None of this childish bullshit, and say what you got to say. And then it just kind of spiraled down from there. These motherfuckers throwing chairs, biting each other and shit, fighting, and they got suspended.
So the Bucks and Kenny Omega went to confront him. I don't know if Kenny Omega was in it, but this is why I'm so angry, because I need Kenny Omega to fight Punk in the wrestling ring, not
right.
But
right.
So supposedly, like, the Young Bucks started like going towards Punk, and then Kenny Omega picked up Punk's dog, supposedly to get him out the way, protect him or whatever. But if somebody coming to me aggressive and they pick up my little dog, I'm gonna bite.
They're swinging and fighting and all kinds of shit.
And then when Punk's homeboy picked up a chair, hit one of the dudes in the eye, and then bit Kenny Omega.
It's all kinds of shenanigans.
It's stupid.
This is kayfabe, or what is this?
I still think it's possibly fake, because I don't trust anything anymore.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Because like even CM Punk coming back to wrestling, till the minute that I saw him with my own two eyes, I didn't believe that shit was happening.
Right.
You know.
So okay, can I go away from wrestling for a second? Because you guys said I don't believe anything and kayfabe.
Yeah.
What is up with Will Smith and Chris Rock, bro? Like,
it's
that
fake.
is fake.
Yeah.
It's not
that
real.
is fake as hell.
It was staged. It had to be staged. It doesn't make any sense.
Bro, that has
Like,
got to be
it's like
staged,
so
right?
perfect. Did you see how choreographed that?
What is he? What? That wasn't a bro. What?
That had to be a work.
Fake.
Everything's a work to me. I don't care.
That's a work, bro. That's a work.
Every time Kanye trips out, I'm like, it's fucking work.
That's a work.
Well, yeah. Anytime Kanye do it, you know, immediately an album's about to come out.
Thank you.
It's all a work. Like, I don't believe any, because I forgot one thing. Because like a year ago, I started doing some like looking at my friend who works in marketing for, you know, companies and stuff, and like it kind of opened my eyes to the fact that this is the entertainment industry, and all of this shit is kind of a story to like sell stuff.
It's a bunch of shenanigans.
So I'm like, it's all fake. It's not real.
Oh, I believe it.
That's ridiculous. Oh, here we go.
Look at it. Look at this.
What? Pop. Look, he's smiling, bro. He's laughing.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Bro, Will Smith, look at the smirk Will Smith has when he does it, bro.
And look how he leads in.
Ooh. And then look, Will Smith's laughing, bro. He's laughing. What?
Yeah. I just got slapped by motherfucking Will Smith.
Bro, what? That's a work, bro. That's a work.
No,
yeah, I don't get it. Because I mean, what was the game by that? The only thing that happened after that fact, Chris Rock went on a comedy tour or whatever, and they said his pre-sales and there's all this other stuff went up because of the incident or whatever. I mean,
wow.
And then, you know, they barred Will from award ceremonies for what, like 10 years or some shit like that. So I mean, it doesn't stop him from being in making new movies or whatever. So I mean, he's not technically hurt or whatever. And then I mean, he's already received awards in his past and all kinds of other stuff. So it's not like, oh no, he was trying to chase this one award down and he might not ever get it ever again because of this incident. I mean, it's boo. It's boo boo. It's poop. It's poop.
Like, I mean, like maybe this is a good way to take a break if he needed a break, and then because even the celebrity responses are weird. All the responses are weird because, like, I don't know, Warren, if you remember like the same year Nip died, or the year before Nip died, he got into the altercation at Staples and he slapped the dude.
Yeah.
And, everybody's like, yeah, see, yeah, that's how you get it. That's how you get it. But then, like, Will did it, and then it's just like everybody's like, they should have called the police.
Wait, who died?
Before Nipsey died. He slapped the dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that. He just smacked the dude. But it's just the response is weird to it.
Right.
And then, like, what was up with this one? Because this ain't the first time Will Smith slapped somebody in public. Remember, you slapped that damn news reporter and shit.
He kind of just that.
Yeah, he's like,
pop. Yeah, he's like, pop. What's wrong with you?
Yeah. You know what? That one could have been fake too because he smiled after that.
He probably,
I don't know. I mean,
think he was in like, because okay, so you have to be in a certain like, Sir Jon Lee, you're gonna have to get used to this. When you're on the red carpet, bro, you got to put that face on.
I got to be like this all day.
For a second, he snapped out of it and he put the face back on. Like, yeah. Anyway, you know.
Yeah.
You got to have Sir Jon Lee. You got to practice this in the mirror. You got to have that face, bro. Like when you're.
And then some people, that's their freaking panic response and shit. Because like, you know, I got the kid here or whatever. Anytime she, you know, in danger or whatever, she start giggling and shit. And it.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hey, why the hell you ain't clean this guy? I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, my bad.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Wait. Isn't there Nelson?
Yeah. I'm in danger.
Oh yeah, but yeah, wrestling is weird right about now because you know you got this new company that seemingly just spawned out of nothing, and they're doing pretty good.
What, AEW?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it came out of nowhere for sure. But it's the same thing with WCW. It took like you know Cody Rhodes to go to someone who owned a network and was like, "Hey, this can't compete with WWE, but I need you to create a machine." And so they're on TNT and
TBS.
TNT
and TBS.
And TBS. But the thing is, what AEW is doing right is their marketing. Their marketing is great. All they need to do is put some of their wrestlers in movies. But they're playing AEW commercials during the NBA finals.
Oh yeah.
In the NBA.
Yep.
That's great. All they need to do now is start, if they can get their stuff on football games, like their commercials in football games, because I think that NFL market and the wrestling market are kind of like the same fans. So, you know, sort of, you know, or if you can get those fans, they'll be gold. They'll surpass. And I want them to kill WWE because WWE, that would cause them to step up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
WWE's kind of getting.
It's happening. It's happening right now.
It's gonna take.
Because the regime change. I mean, you're aware of that, right? But
you still, I'm aware of that. But you still got like a year of, you know, figuring it out, letting storylines play out.
Well, hell, Extreme Rules is coming up, and just about every match has an extreme stipulation to it. They're going to have a ladder match on the card. They're going to have an Extreme Rules match. They're going to have a fight pit. They're going to have an I Quit match. I mean, it's actually extreme.
Bring back stables.
I mean, they do have stables on there now. I mean, they got the Alpha Academy. They got the Judgment Day.
The bloodline is hard.
Bloodline is taking over the thing.
See, the thing is that they're doing right is they're memeable as hell. WWE, like a lot of their content is memeable, so it's more digestible to me because I'm not finna sit down and watch 3 hours. So like their social media stuff is killing because I know I'm up to date with all the storylines because all the memes.
But AEW, they started that whole with what is it, MG, what's his name?
MJF.
MJF. Yeah, he started that mid. Everybody says mid now because of him.
Yeah.
Mid. Your food, mid. Your city, mid. Now everybody says that's mid. Like the kids are saying that's mid. Like
that's New York culture, man.
So, you know, if they could keep that up,
yeah,
that's all I hear is mid.
Yeah, the only thing with them right now is like they came up pretty fast and they took on a lot of shit or whatever. I mean, and a lot of it is you know, how can you pass up the opportunity to sign Daniel Bryan or freaking
CM Punk,
you know, CM Punk or anything like that? I mean,
who else? They got another major guy.
Malachi Black, Aleister Black, whatever. Rusev. I mean, these are people that were worth signing at the time, but at the same time, they had a roster full of fresh faces, new to the game, or just like veterans that didn't really get a lot of shine.
Who's that?
And then they got pushed to the wayside because of all these new shiny toys, and it's continually happening. Now they got Cesaro over there.
Right. Oh, Cesaro. I loved Cesaro, man. He was never done justice. He was always amazing.
He still haven't been done justice because damn, he got there, they made him a world champion, then they took it away from him. Took fucking Chris Jericho, old flabby punk ass. Or whatever.
I mean, do we count that secondary title as a world champion?
Hey, man. It's recognized as a world title, and then they own the company though. They own the company,
bro.
They own the company.
Like,
they own the company
too many times. Like especially in the 2010s, their title was changing every pay-per-view. Like it was like and new. And I was like, okay, I mean, means nothing.
To their credit though, I mean, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I mean, Claudio Castagnoli, all these motherfuckers that you see at the forefront of your professional wrestling right now is from ROH. They are a product of ROH. Adam Cole.
No, I'm talking about WWE. I'm talking about WWE.
Well, yeah,
their titles changing hands like crazy.
Yeah, Seth Rollins. Everybody that you see in the forefront of your wrestling television is either been through or come from ROH.
Right.
And for like people to be like, oh, ROH need to die and all kind of other bullshit or whatever, I was like, I don't get that. Because I mean, look at all the things they produced. But at the same time, I can kind of see that criticism because it's not the ROH of old, and it's owned by the same person that owns AEW, and he's treating it like AEW light.
So ROH filled that ECW hole. Not saying it was ECW, but it kind of filled that like that
homegrown, like that Dean Malenko.
Like you felt like it was your best kept secret when you watched ROH. Like you felt like you were the only one that knew about this, and this is great. So now it's starting to become, you know.
Do you remember that video store that used to be in all the malls, Lakewood malls, Fox Hills, and all that?
Yeah.
All right. There used to be a video section. There's a wrestling section but they would have mostly non-WWE stuff. It would always be ROH stuff.
ROH,
Like they had Punk with the shorts,
with the yellow shorts and the black stripe on, and he had the crazy colored hair.
Yeah, like that's how he's like that hipped us to indie wrestling. Like ROH is tight.
For sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like they should maybe just give them the Rampage time slot. I don't know.
That's what I've been saying as well. But like for me, looking at this whole thing and how it started, how it unfolded and everything, because you know they did the big pay-per-view. Then they wound up starting the one show. Then they spawned off and started doing the 2 YouTube shows. Then they spawned off and they got a fourth show essentially with Rampage, like how you were saying. So for them to come up the way they did, spawn all this content or whatever, it made me automatically think in this day and age, oh, they beefing up all this content. They're making all these matches, recording all this stuff because they about to come out on the streaming platform somewhere. Because I mean, that's what it looks like to me. And then, you know, you acquire freaking ROH because majority of the people on your roster have library archived footage from ROH, you know, and also it keeps it out of the hands of the competition by you acquiring that company and their footage. You know, now WWE can't go and tap that well because they have plenty of ROH talent on their fucking roster. They you know, now they got to come through you if they want to get some of that footage.
Yeah, I love the thing I loved about, I don't know if it's like this with AEW, but I just love the fact that you can do ROH, New Japan, and all those other and the fact that you can do all that promotes all the other ones. Like when Brock Lesnar went New Japan, he could have gone ROH, he could have gone, you know, all those other places, and that just to me creates more of a like WWE feels very corporate to me. It feels very Apple, Google, you know, Facebook, all like a corporation, which it is. It is a corporation.
Well, it is.
It's exclusive. Once you sign with WWE, you can only do with WWE. As for all the other ones, feel like real companies, which they are. They are real companies.
Right now, AEW is teaming up with AAA, New Japan, Impact Wrestling, and for a while they were doing some stuff with another Japanese company. I forget the name of it. They're working with Noah now because that's where Great Muta is, and Muta has been on their TV now. And also in the beginning they was working with a Chinese company called OWE, and it's just like I like that shit because the commentary references, hey, he's a champion here and here and here, and he's coming over here to do this. And then now they got the Best of Super Juniors and everything with Chris Bay and Ace Austin and all these other characters from Impact Wrestling going over here, and they mixing. I like when my food touch.
Right.
I like
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but like
I like it with my food touch, mixing flavors.
Yeah, but WWE, I mean, I believe they could do it, but it's gonna be a long ways off. The closest they ever came to that shit was when they did the Cruiserweight Classic, and we had like Kota Ibushi came down, we had Zack Sabre Jr., TJP, and hell,
we won the whole thing. Spoiler alert.
Yep. and then we had the goddamn Jushin Thunder Liger come to this bitch, you know, wrestle Tyler Breeze, you know.
Right.
That was the closest we ever got to some shit like that.
Zack Sabre Jr. was a big surprise for me.
Yeah.
He's big time.
So
I was like, wow.
John, they got a rolling blackout where he at.
Yeah.
Nah, my light is like overheating, so it keeps turning on.
My light be like,
Dang, I forgot about that song. Then
there's a lot of songs you forgot about. Yeah. That TikTok be bringing back. TikTok bringing all of them back. The All Star.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Body wants.
Yeah, that's what I like about those or whatever. It was like I'm waiting for the drop to happen, and it's just like motherfucker getting hurt.
Body wants. Yeah. I like those. Yeah, TikTok is great if you know how to like navigate it. Like I have my algorithm set for stuff I want.
Yeah.
Okay, like I don't know who's gonna be watching this, but no offense, like I'm racist a little bit, but not one white person is on my TikTok, so I'm on Black Top.
I like some of the nah, I ain't gonna say that.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I like some of the.
But no, my algorithm said I prefer to get. I get white people. I'm just kidding. But like on my For You page is just black people just going through because of the way I liked and stuff like that. That's what they're doing. Kind of like that.
I get you.
Yeah, I'm going through there, looking at all the retro games and everything, and then
you're on Retro Top.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like
all that stuff.
Have y'all ever messed with Lock Picking Lawyer?
What?
Lock Picking Lawyer. It's a lawyer and he picks locks. He's on YouTube, but his TikTok. He posts on TikTok too.
Oh.
But
no.
Yeah, I get lost in his page. I'll go in his page and just next.
No.
See, that's so he can go to you can go break into some shit, then he can get himself off because he's a lawyer.
No. What would get you guys lost on TikTok is if you watch those Reddit posts.
Oh yeah.
I love those. B-Rob, you haven't seen any of those?
No.
I'm gonna send you one, and it is great. It is hilarious.
Very well.
It went viral, and I don't think this guy knew it would go viral. But it's all these like, am I the a-hole, or like, what should I do? It's like people who go on Reddit, ask for advice, and they tell their story. So then someone takes it, puts it in TikTok, and puts a text to speech. So it's like Siri reading it for you.
Yeah.
And they put like this random video game behind it just to stimulate you as it's going. So sometimes you'll find yourself watching the game behind it, but you're like listening and reading, but like it's weird.
Okay. I can give it that. I can
give it. It's some great stories like Am I the A-hole, all this stuff. What are you about?
I don't know if this is true for you, but like I feel like I communicate in TikToks now. Like majority of people who I talk to, like it's just they're sending me a bunch of TikToks. I'm sending them a bunch of TikToks.
We've been sending each other kind of like we were reposting, and we'll see each other like DMs of TikToks and stuff.
Yeah, it's like yo, I don't even text anybody anymore. What the hell?
Right.
Yeah.
I text people TikToks. They don't even have TikTok. I just send them the video. Hopefully they can watch it. Like, it's funny. Watch it.
And it's just like we talk about that because my youngest child, she talking memes or whatever. That's how she emote and everything. She'll throw a meme at me or whatever to like convey her joy or her sadness. Like, okay.
She be doing the little what's the flossing thing? Well, that's old. I'm old.
Yes, that is old now, but
it's like 2016, I think.
There's there's just so much to keep up, and I'm keeping up with it though. So like the kids I work with, I know what they're talking about.
Yeah. He gonna be the one like on that meme or whatever. Old man with the skateboard.
Old man with the
Hello, fellow young kids. Hello, fellow kids.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one with this old man. He was walking through the hallway and they did like they did a secret handshake. And he was like that.
Yeah, hello, fellow kids.
Hello, my fellow kids.
Yeah, man. Working with kids like really is a kind of a blessing. Working in like music, and I know for you for film too, because like they really keep you on to everything like that's going on.
We're the ones who said it. We're the ones who do it.
Yeah,
like, we're the ones who are setting the trends and whatever. So our industry. I mean, so
yeah,
it's a vicious cycle. You have to keep up with stuff that's being created by you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it's weird.
It's like you're doing it one way, and then they like, yo, did you see this? I would have did it this way though. And it's like, oh, and then you do it this way. You see, that was last week's way. So.
That was an hour ago. That was an hour ago.
Yeah, what are you even talking about?
No, but one of the most disturbing things, and this is how I knew music is just music, nothing more. One of the kids was walking around singing, I like to be like a slut. Y'all remember that? Nasty Ass?
Wait, which one?
I don't know the name of it, but the lyrics are, I like to be F like a slut. Come here, daddy, let me eat it up.
Oh, no.
I was like, does she know what that means? Like, does she?
Oh, yeah, that's like, I get what you're saying, though, but because it's like, they used to, back to porn. Here we are.
Porn.
You got those boisterous ladies that be in porn, they be doing that. Oh yeah, yeah.
No.
So they got the can I get a whole yeah joint, and that's because it's from porn.
Dude, the kids be in like they'll come to my office and they be like, can they get it? Like they do.
They don't know. They don't know.
What that means. They don't know what it means.
I'm sitting there. I forgot where I was. I think I was at the DMV or some shit. And then, little kids in there with their parents playing around and shit. And the little girl was like, can I get a whole yeah? I was like, oh no, don't do that. Don't do that. And people don't realize that comes from porn. People are, I was like, oh no, somebody didn't tell that child. Where are your parents?
Oh, that's the song. It's called Throw Baby. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, Throw Baby.
Yeah.
Oh, Throw Baby. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I was like, does she know what this means? I was so confused. I was like, who is her parent? Like,
or even how like a TikToker just cut out the songs for memeable purposes or whatever. Like how you was talking about the one song earlier, like the shit from Guardians of the Galaxy, "Come and Get Your Love." You know? Hey. Then they'd be like, "What?" And that's when they cut it. And then like my kid, I played the whole song here at the house or whatever, and the kid was like, "What? Wait a minute, there's more songs?
There's more? You keep going?"
I didn't know that was a Native American indigenous band.
Yeah, I didn't know they were Native either until after Guardians of the Galaxy.
What?
Yeah, exactly. What?
They get in like that?
Shit. But yeah, man, as it is always, we always, we started here and now we down here, then we up here, then we all over the goddamn place again or whatever. But
I love it.
I just wanted to get y'all back together. I wanted to talk to y'all.
Hey, we got to do this again though, for sure. Yeah. I had a lot of fun. I hope people listening to it and watching this or whatever have a lot of fun as well. Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it.
Hell yeah, I'm always down or whatever. The door is always open. Till this day. I mean, you were in a close second or whatever, but you got lapped by John. He's been here the most of any guest on the show.
Defending.
Yeah. So out of what this is 346 episodes, I think he's been here the most out of all of them.
How many?
Shit, let me look.
If it's 30, then I have a serious problem.
Oh no, it's not that much. It's not that much. Let's see. I'm going to randomrob.com. You can go to my guest page. And where is the picture of Sir Jon Lee? Where is he?
Smiling head ass, big head ass, beard.
I got you. I got you and him on here. I got your wedding pictures on there, the black and white joints.
Oh, when we got married?
Yeah, when we got married.
Yeah.
Goddamn, where are you? I know you're on here because there's Todd. There, where we are. Where are you, John? Where are you? I can't find him. I know you on here.
I got deleted. It's scrubbed.
You probably did. They came and got you.
I know. I guess I'm the reigning defending.
Yeah, because you're the one got the profile on here.
The government said, no, this guy doesn't exist.
Yeah, no.
Oh, there you are.
There you go.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting this 8 times.
8 times. All right, we gotta do 8. We gotta do 9 more of these.
9 more of these.
No, but not you. Me.
Yeah.
We gotta do 10. I'm competitive. Rob, what you doing tomorrow? And the next day.
Yeah, counting this one. This will be your 5th.
This will be my 5th.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
5 times.
Yeah, so like if you go to random,
I got 3 more. I need to do 3 more.
So like if you go to randomrob.com and you go to Sir Jon Lee picture, he has a crown by his name.
I gotta get that. I'm gonna take that crown. I go for that crown.
And then I'm gonna take it back and then go back and forth.
We're gonna be fighting over B-Rob. Like, yo, you got room for a podcast today? You got time for a podcast?
We do this every day. What are you talking?
This is like I'd be here doing an interview with somebody and I just like, wait a minute, somebody chiming. Who's calling in?
It's me and Sir Jon. No. No.
Oh shit. But I mean, yeah, because I mean, me, you need to do more catching up than me and him need to do. Because like I said, he's been here more recently, and I talked to him a little bit more. But you out there, you're making your films, you're doing films, you're helping people with films.
I just gotta catch you guys up with everything, especially you, Sir Jon Lee, man. It's been crazy. We gotta talk. Like, I haven't seen you in like a decade.
Yeah, it's
not that
I think
long.
It's been like 3 years, 2-3 years.
Okay. That's a little less than a decade.
No, it's been a decade. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a decade. It's not. I was but it's been. I haven't seen you since I moved to.
And that was right before pandemic, right?
No, 2017, 2016. No, 2017.
No, we've seen each other.
2017.
Because we did something in 2018.
We did?
Yeah, I think it was 2018.
2018. That's 4 years.
Because I have this picture of me with the fucking boomstick and a beanie on, and we were in like, shit, where was it? I don't remember. Oh, remember that one girl that,
yeah, the Eiffel Tower and everything, and
yeah, no, I'm just kidding. No, but it was this one woman. You filmed like her talking and speak. I think she was like a therapist or something. I don't remember.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we got plenty of time to figure all that stuff out. But we're gonna go ahead and put a pin in it here.
Right.
Before we go,
can we do a part 2?
Electric Boogaloo? Hell yeah.
The Electric Boogaloo? Some other time. We'll put a pin in this and then pick this back up another time.
Oh yeah.
Without Sir Jon Lee though.
Man, you go first. You let everybody know where they can find you on social media, man. If you're inclined to let everybody know what you're doing.
I am on Instagram. I haven't really posted on Instagram. I'm not really a social media guy, but I'm on Instagram, Warren's World. So me and my brother, we do this podcast called Not for Nerds, where we take nerd stuff, wrestling, the sports, comic books, anime, and we kind of break it down for not nerds. And we basically, if you have a significant other or a friend or whatever that doesn't know anything about it,
the mansplaining podcast,
you give them it's a mansplaining podcast, but you know,
mansplaining podcast.
But we more so spend a lot of time just having fun. We try not to teach. We just have fun with it and just talk about how much stuff sucks, how much your taste is probably trash. And, and it's pretty cool, but it's called Not for Nerds, and it's something you would show a girlfriend or boyfriend who got into stuff. We did a wrestling episode. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. My favorite episode was when we actually put characters up against each other, like we did in Wrestling Junkies, but it was pretty funny. But anyway,
is it this one?
Yes, that's it right there. Yep.
All right.
Yep. We did Anime Starter Kid is our first episode. And so
there it is. Goddamn, 2020.
Yeah, we did it in 2020 and we did like 4 episodes.
5, sir. 5.
5. We actually recorded we recorded 3 or 4 more, we just haven't released them yet.
Yeah.
Man, podcasting be hard though.
We got really busy.
Hey, man, as long as you're doing something.
Before I got on here, I pulled up from work, got out the car, opened my laptop, and joined you guys. Like it was like cutting it close.
You should have did it from work. Fuck it.
And then,
yeah, sir. Let everybody know what you got going on, what you can find you, and all that other stuff.
Oh yeah.
You can.
Right now, I'm in a meeting on Zoom.
Oh.
So I'm like double dutying right now. Like I'm in a meeting while you guys are talking. So I'm like, whoa. Anyway.
No, but Sir Jon Lee, SirJonLee. You could go on the website sirjonlee.com, or you could find me in all social media at Sir Jon Lee. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Spotify and Apple Music and stuff.
So let me show you this real quick. So if you go to Google, young man or sir, woman and every child and all that stuff. If you go to Google, you type in Sir Jon Lee.
Porn pops up.
I was gonna say, is it a porn?
No, right here. So if you can read that right there, Sir Jon Lee is a composer and actor known for Brick City, Finley Human, and Seeping Blue.
I'm an actor. Who put that on there?
Yeah, so that's what they got on there. This is according to IMDb.
Okay, I guess I'm an actor now, and I'm an actor.
Yeah.
No, people be crediting people for like, I got credited for something I forgot I did. I'm like, I got credits for that.
Well, I know he got credit for Brick City because I put him on with that the production company down here that made that film Brick City or whatever, and he did music for it.
Oh, nice.
So and then the Seepin' Blue. Yeah, so
the acting thing though, we gotta figure it out.
I don't know where the acting one came
from. They're filming something, you walked by and they
well, I mean, you did the video for Finn the Human, so you did act in that video.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
And then look, you know why that's on IMDb? Because I put that shit in there. Because look, Amazon hit me up in the email that's like, hey, get this free trial of IMDb Pro. And I was like, fuck it, why not? It's free. I'll try it out. So you get
free, I'll try it out.
Yeah, when you got IMDb Pro, I mean, you get all the information. You can go, like, if you can click on your favorite actor right now, it'll pull up all their personal information that they got public. So like it'll have their agent's contact information, their email address, the production company they're working for. You know, you can find castings and all this stuff. That's what IMDb Plus does for you. So with that, you can put your resume and your portfolio and shit on there. So I did that for my podcast. And whenever the Brick City project came up, I put in the metadata for the Brick City movie. So under composers, I put you on there because you did music for the soundtrack. And then damn, when Finn the Human came out, since I was featured on that, I put that on there because I was on there, so I can get the credit and you can get the credit. Right. So that's how all that stuff wind up like that on IMDb.
Man, you know what? Like, I wish they would drop the full Seeping Blue movie because that is like the best shit I've ever made. Like, that is the best shit. I wish they would drop it. I hope they drop it soon. Please drop it.
That's it.
I don't know. Maybe they will. But as it is for every guest of the Random Rambles with Rob, the door is always open for you gentlemen to come back to shoot the shit and all that stuff.
I think I have your number, Rob.
You think you do?
Say it over the podcast so I can. I'm just kidding.
All right, it's 867-5309. No, I lied.
330-8004.
Yep. But seriously,
Mike Jones on the low because Mike Jones about to blow.
But seriously, if y'all want my number, I'm gonna give it to you right now.
Over the podcast. We doing this.
It's 304
825 slow down
5762.
I'm gonna call you right now. Hold on. It's 304
825 5762. This is riveting audio. He's calling me right now.
Hold on.
Put it on speaker so everybody can hear it.
All right, hold on. Oh, dang. Okay, it messed up because I left my Zoom call. Hold on. You said 304.
Yeah, 304 825 5762.
5762. Nope, I didn't have it.
The Random Rambles with Rob podcast. The Wrestling is Trash podcast. Go ahead and leave your non-wrestling questions or your wrestling-related questions here. And be sure to follow the show on Twitter at 3R Show or Wrestling Be Trash.
Oh, man.
I need to update that.
Wrestling is not trash.
It's not.
That is all.
That was the Google voicemail number, but I'll hit you up with my real shit.
All right, yeah. Send it to me on Instagram.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, shit, look, it's down there in the private chat if you can see that.
Okay, yeah, I see. So it is 348. No,
God damn it. All right,
874.
We out of here. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.